All right, so welcome back to the J.O.C. and today we're going to be discussing one of the hottest players in HBCU basketball right now. I know we discussed the kid Harper at Howard on the men's side of things, but on the women's side, we have another great player in Diamond Johnson who has proven herself on many levels of basketball. And you guys know March Madness is about to take off. And I felt like it would be great that we highlight what this young lady has done throughout her college career. So here's a few words to describe her. She's a walking bucket, lockdown defender, and one of the most dominant players in women's college basketball right now. She showed us what she could do on the Power 5 level as she played for 2 Power 5 programs in Rutgers and Norfolk State. And now she's leading a great Norfolk State team as they're gearing up for their tournament run. But before reaching the heights of college basketball, Diamond Johnson's story began in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, where she battled with some of the best players on those tough courts in North Philly. Her first name Diamond was inspired by Diamond Street, which was just blocks away from where she was raised. But at the age of 11, she moved to Hampton, Virginia, where she first got into organized basketball. So you guys know organized basketball versus street basketball is two totally different things, as organized basketball brings a lot more rules and regulations, which prevents some things that you can get off on the street ball courts. And it takes a whole different mentality to excel in that environment. So when she got her first taste of organized basketball, she just thought that she was trying out for a rec league where she could kind of get some games in and play and not take it so serious. But after tryouts, she ended up in the highly competitive Boo Williams Summer League. And that was not an easy task, which showed us that Diamond was ready for the spotlight. And by the time she hit high school, she was already known to be a scoring machine. And in her freshman year at Phoebus High School, she averaged 29.6 points a game, a few tenths off of a 30-point average, which is crazy. And with the performance in her phenomenal freshman year, she earned the Daily Press Player of the Year award. But even after all of the success she had at Phoebus High School, she decided to transfer back closer to her father in Philadelphia, where she then took over as a star at Newman Goretti High School. And it didn't take her long to lead that team to a state title while dominating every opponent in their way. And during her time at Newman Goretti High School, she racked up 2 Pennsylvania Gatorade Player of the Year awards. She also won back-to-back Philadelphia Catholic League MVPs, and she even dropped 54 points in a city championship game. And things didn't stop there. She also received an invite from Allen Iverson to attend his Round Ball Classic, which made her the first female selected to play in the Round Ball Classic, which is normally an All-American game just for the guys. But despite all of her success, Diamond was still overlooked when it came to the McDonald's All-American squad, a decision that was widely criticized in the Philadelphia area. What was crazy about that is that Diamond was a 5-star recruit and she was ranked 6th in the 2020 class. Johnson received offers from multiple big programs, but she decided to attend Rutgers, where her impact was immediately noticed. And she went on to average 17.6 points per game during her freshman season, and she also was recognized by receiving all Big Ten honors. She then transferred to North Carolina State, where she saw her role diminish, but she still garnered a lot of attention by receiving the 6th Player of the Year award in the ACC, which showed that she could be an elite talent on one of the best college basketball teams in the nation. But after battling a few injuries and searching for a bigger role, Johnson made a game-changing decision. She decided to transfer to Norfolk State, which is an HBCU powerhouse when it comes to basketball. And at Norfolk State, we knew that her impact was going to be felt early on. And throughout her time there, she's been unstoppable. Johnson led Norfolk State to a perfect 14-0 MEAC conference record, marking the first undefeated season in the MEAC conference since 2019. He was named MEAC Newcomer of the Year, as well as landed on the All-MEAC first team. And she also secured a spot as a semi-finalist for the Becky Hammond Mid-Major Player of the Year award. During that season, Johnson averaged 20.2 points per game, 5.4 assists, 3.8 steals, and 2.9 assists per game. And with that stat line, she led the MEAC in points and steals. She also had 2 30-point performances, including a 32-point game against Morgan State. where she shot an incredible 13 for 17 from the field. And during the MEAC tournament, she set a school record with a 30-point and 11 rebound game in the semifinals, which proved that she was built for big moments. Now, her dominance isn't just catching the eye of MEAC onlookers. She's getting national recognition. And in this past January, she earned Player of the Week honors from World Exposure Report and was named to the Don Staley Award watch list, which honors the best guard in women's college basketball. Right now during this season, she's averaging 19 points per game, 5.8 rebounds, 4.3 assists, and 3.2 steals per game. Currently, she ranks in the top 10 nationally when it comes to total steals and steals per game. And with the performances that she's had over the past few years, which highlighted her scoring, playmaking, and defensive skills, she's proved that she belongs in the WNBA conversation. And even before she was shining at North Carolina State and Norfolk State, Diamond was already making history on the world stage. In 2021, she helped lead Team USA to a FIBA U19 Women's World Cup gold medal. And during that run, she averaged 12.6 points per game, and she scored 15 points in the championship game against Australia. And with a track record like that, Diamond has won at every level. Now, we want to see if she's going to be able to make some noise in this year's women's NCAA tournament. Now, the MEAC tournament is just getting started, and we kind of think they're a shoe-in for the championship game, but they might have a few teams gunning for their spot as they walk into this year's tournament as the #1 seed, and they're probably already looking ahead at the NCAA tournament. But hopefully they can cut down the net in the MEAC and move on to the tournament and probably play that Cinderella team that everyone likes to see. So, as always, I gotta leave you guys with a question. So what do you think? Is Diamond Johnson a top 10 player in women's college basketball right now? And will she lead Norfolk State on a deep tournament run? Let me know in the comment section how you guys feel. But as always, if you're interested in more content like this, which covers HBCU sports, don't forget to hit that like button and notification bell and subscribe to the channel. And as always, I appreciate you guys for watching this video, and I'm out of here. Peace.